2, 1, 2, 3. Hey everyone, welcome back to Music with Ryan. Thanks for joining me. This week's featured lesson is an old song called Battle Hymn of the Republic. And as you've seen right there, I created 2 arrangements for this song. I did it out of C position. There's a few different ways to arrange this tune, I noticed. I chose one of the more common ways, but just so you know, there are a couple different ways to kind of go about this tune. And some people might know as Glory, Glory, Alleluia. And again, I just noticed a lot of different variations of the tune. So I chose one of the more common ways. So I have a Carter style arrangement, as you heard, very basic. And then I had more of an intermediate thing with flat picking and some hammer-ons and pull-off and, consecutive eighth note runs. So you can learn the basic melody in its basic form and then get more advanced and start to embellish the melody a little bit. So if you'd like to purchase the full-length version, you can click the link below or up above, wherever you're watching there. And I'll shoot you on my website, and there you can purchase the full-length version. It'll come with about 30 minutes of video, PDF tabs, and 3 backing tracks. Kind of work your speed up a little bit. And also, if you really enjoy the way I teach and approach learning, you like my song selection, you feel like I'm a good fit for you as an instructor, there's another link above or below. It should be about being a member at my site, and a lot of cool features about being a member at my site. I've got courses over there. I've got video exchange programs over there. I add a lesson every week, and I have over 300 available full-length videos, okay? So you can learn about that on my site if you choose. For now, we're going to start walking through this lesson a little bit, give you an idea how it's going to go, put the tabs up on the screen for you, and we'll get through about the first full arrangement here for Battle Hymn of the Republic. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. All right, so let's go ahead and start breaking down Battle Hymn of the Republic here in the key of C. And we're going to do the basic version first here. And so any markings on the bottom staff are pick directions, and any markings above the staff, like little numbers, are left-hand fingerings. And I'm going to play the first few measures here, and then we'll break them down nice and slow. So here they are. So 1, 2, ready, go. Again, go. Okay, so it's pretty basic stuff, kind of the Carter style thing, obviously. And so that first measure, everything, we're working on a C position, so we're only moving a few fingers. So keep that in mind as well, that, you don't have to make much movement in the left hand. And so we got an open G there, and then we got a strum. So those are the eighth notes. You see those notes, the strum, the 0, 1, 0, that's beamed together. Okay, those are 2 eighth notes, and that indicates a strum. So we got a quarter note, and then a strum, and then another quarter note. And here, 3rd fret on the D. And you can catch it with your pinky, or you can catch it with your 3rd finger. Pinky's just a little bit more efficient. Okay, 3rd finger's fine. But if you don't want to move that finger, because you don't need to. All right. And then you lift that next measure, you lift that finger up as if you're using the pinky there, and then it's D string, open G, 1st fret, and then 3rd fret B. Only got to use the pinky there. Quarter notes, all downstrokes in that measure. And then the next measure, hit the open E, and then a strum, and then another high E, back to the 3rd fret, B string. next measure, you just lift the pinky up, first fret B, strum, first fret again, open B, and then it'll take us to the F chord. That kind of leads us to the F chord. All right, so let me play all 4 of those measures in context now. 1, 2, ready, go. So not much work in the left hand. Like I was saying, more of the work comes in the right hand, I believe. All right, so then let's move on to the next 4 measures. Getting into the F chord now. Downbeat of measure 9. All right, so we got the F there, and I'm gonna pluck the G string, 2nd fret G, and you're already there if you got your F chord in place, and a strum, back to 2nd fret G, and open B. So I'm gonna kind of come out of that F shape a little bit, okay, for that open B. And I'll stay out of it because the rest of it's gonna be quarter notes. Then I'm going to get back to my C, but I'm going to play the open G string, strum, and then pluck the D string. So they're just kind of like, well, 4 strums. 1, 2, and 3, and. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, and then I pluck the D. 2nd fret D, and you're already there. Then the next measure, open G, and then another 4 strums. 2, 3 hammer on the D. Okay, and that'll take me back kind of measure 9. That's the start of the second half. Okay. So now those 4 measures, starting at measure 5. Ready, go. Time, just a little bit slower. 2, 3, 4. All right. So the next 4 measures now, starting at measure 9. Here they sound like this. First couple measures are exactly the same as the beginning, but then I get into some different chord changes. The melody notes really don't change, but again, the accompanying chords do. Okay, I decided to use a major 3 and a minor 6 in there, which I really love the texture that it gives. So measure 9 is just like the first 2 measures. 9 and 10 are just like 1 and 2. I'll just do that one more time and we'll move forward. All right, and then open E, and I'm going to play E7, get my fingers in the E7 position, and strum it. So I'm plucking the high E open, and then I'm strumming the bottom 3. It's 1, 3, 0. Okay, 1, 2, open E, 3rd fret B, okay, hope you can see that. One, 2, and 3, 4. And then I'm going to get into A minor shape, play the 1st fret B, and then play the B note again, or I'm sorry, the B string again, which is on the first fret. Actually a C note. Okay. So it's just kind of getting your hands in those shapes. Measures themselves aren't too hard. All right, so then, so all 4 of those measures again. 2, 3, go. Okay, and I clipped off the high E kind of when I was shifting to the E7. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it ringing. Keep that a high E ringing. One more time. 2, 3, all of them. Okay, cool. And then the next 4 measures, we finish it off here. Here they sound. Ready, go. I'm playing F, okay, measure 13, but my pinky's on the B string of the 3rd fret, which kind of gives it an F6 kind of thing going on, or even a D minor. It's kind of, they're all related, and I'm not going to get into theory about it, but D minor is the 6th in F, and they're brother and sister key, and so forth, so it works. But I got my pinky on the 3rd fret. So I pluck that melody note, 1, and then I strum 2, and I pluck it again. So pretty easy measure of just getting your fingers there. Take a little extra strength. Okay, next measure, I'm on the 1st fret of the B, and my pinky's on the 3rd fret of the high E. And I strum, and open B string, strum, first fret of the B, I get back to my C chord. 0, 2 hammer on the D, open G, B. And that last note's just a whole note. That's what this circle is with no stem around it. It's a whole note, 4 counts. All right, so those last 4, just in context a little bit. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Go. All right, so yeah, that's the basic arrangement, and it's pretty straightforward. There might be just a little bit challenge at the end doing the F6, and then this kind of little, this G. It's actually kind of implying a little G sus4 chord. I didn't write those above. If I was playing rhythm, I would still play G and I would play F. But that's kind of what's going on a little bit, a little deeper in, you know, the theory. But just kind of making all those, going from change to change. So that might pose just a little bit of a, you know, a little trick there. You might have to really just kind of work on your left-hand fingering strength just a little bit. Measures 13, 14 or so. Okay. I'm going to play through the whole arrangement just one, or not, the first arrangement just one time here. So here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So